Alright guys, we are en route to a vehicle rescue in Westlake, actually, out on B Caves Road. B Caves and what is that? B Caves at Walsh Charlton and B Caves Road is where we are currently en route to. There is injuries, confirmed injuries at this place. Let me get my radio on. Let's see. Am I turning? Nope, I'm not turning here. Sorry, we've been out and working in the homeless camps, and I wasn't quite ready for this. So, hello, Miss Butterfly. We are on our way to a vehicle rescue with injuries. It's up here at Walsh Charlton and B Caves. Yeah, I actually just sucked down 2 electrolyte beverages and a couple of bottles of water. So we're in the middle of our day, and
we can start working on the building, confirming electrical and so forth to that suite and make sure that we don't have any additional hazards.
And I wanted to come over here and do this, show this vehicle rescue. It's apparently a really bad accident. Out here on Walsh Charlton and B Cave Road. We are about to roll up on it right now. Or we're about to roll up on Walsh Charlton.
Command, all units not on scene. Let's cancel. All units not on scene. Rescue 31, continue code 1.
Vehicle rescue, traffic injury, structure. Man, that's the 3rd structure fire today as well. What in the hell is happening? This one is AFD. It came out at 11:24.
Command to fire dispatch, you can discontinue monitoring. We're going to keep the channel patched.
We are 1.2 miles out. This is Walsh Charlton. I have never brought the stream over here. We are in between camps at the moment. We may get stuck in traffic up here, but we may not as well. Let me get my phone going here, my other camera going for you guys. Droid cam. Okay, that's connected. Advert. Oh shit. Oh, come on, don't do this. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that school fire. Alright, let me see where we're going to park to get a view of this. Should be in the intersection down here. Let's see. It's right there. Okay, I see where we're at. I see where we're at. We're going to go up in here. Dang, a vehicle rescue in the parking lot. How does this happen? Did they drive up into the store?
Command from 901 driver. Just got an update that pure fare is confirmed empty. We do have one person in the Delta side that wants to be evaluated real quick, and I'll take care of that.
35 to Strand Tree. 32 hour 16 North 35.
We can't go that way. I don't know what's happened up there, man. I don't know if there's a car in the building or what's actually happening. I can't really tell. I don't know what's happening. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go around here and see if I can get you guys a view of what's happening. I think they did. I couldn't really tell because... Okay, let me turn the corner here.
I-35 responding 216 North I-35 moving north.
This is as close as I can get without causing too much issue. Yeah, I saw the tape too. Like I said, this is as close as I can get right now. They do have some elderly folks up there.
Command 6, District 7. Command 6. How far out are y'all?
5 minutes. You do.
Go ahead and make your scribble.
Okay, I gotta move.
205 back.
I gotta move because there's people over here trying to get through.
PA2 self-assigned 6812 southbound response.
And 36 tension 36.
We're gonna go out the other way, y'all. I'm not gonna try to go back around them.
902 Fireman A for 902 Fireman C. What's your location?
Command from 901 driver. It's going to be at that patient.
Okay, receive the patient in Delta.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any car. That's the thing. I don't see a car. I don't see anything. It's wild. Like there's not a. I don't know. There's not a car. I don't know. That's a good one. I don't really know. That's odd. All right. Trash fire. 5930 Middle Fiskville. That's up by Runberg. Wires arcing. Vehicle rescue. All right. Well, guys, I'm sorry I couldn't get you guys a very good view of that. It was usually you don't see too many vehicle rescues in a parking lot like that, but okie dokie. citizen. That's good. That is good.
Fire dispatch from engine 18. Fire that engine 14 got is going to be a duplicate of the call that we're on. Additionally, I entered the phone number into the call.
Anyway, let me.
Context, we do have a small smoldering fire at the base of that pole with some exposed lines. We can get Austin Energy out here.
There we go. We got eyes now. You guys can see me too, which is good. So we can do some talking now. So here, I want to talk to you guys while I got you here.
Engine 14, are you direct on that?
I'd like to talk to you guys about. Hang on one sec, actually. One sec.
Control 37 is responding 26 and 21 FM 969 moving north.
I'm live if you want to come watch. Alright, sorry about that. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about this homeless camp we were just in. It's the Williamson Creek Greenbelt, but it's a part of the Greenbelt I've never been in before. It's actually over on the east side of 35 by Stastny. And I'm just going to put this out there. It was so bad. I've smelt a lot. I've smelt a lot of bad things in homeless camps, but this one made me want to gag. It was that bad. And I'm going to share a video.
You've heard of poop buckets, but have you heard of poop coolers?
You've heard of poop buckets, but have you heard of poop coolers? We got those in Austin too. You've heard of poop buckets, but have you heard of poop coolers? I don't think you've ever heard of poop coolers. But there's a poop cooler there, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's one of the most horrid things I've ever smelled, and it literally almost made me upchuck. So, yeah. It was bad. But this camp, look, when we go to these camps, I talk to people. We don't just go in and take videos. We go in with things, cigarettes, some food, water, Gatorade. We go in with stuff. And I talk to people. I like to talk to people. I like to figure out what's caused them to be on the street, how they're living, how they're surviving, what are their plans to get off the street. I just want to know their story. And I talked to a guy, Dave and I. We talked to a guy while we were there. We walked up. He was actually walking on the trail, and we walked up and said, "Hey, man, do you need some water?" And this guy did not look like your typical homeless guy. He was fairly decent looking. He was clean. He had fairly clean clothes on. Look, once you've been in enough homeless camps, you can spot a homeless person 15 miles away. This guy did not look like that. Poor guy is just absolutely struggling on that bike coming up this hill. I kind of feel bad for him. But yeah, Bitcoin, what's up, brother? Yeah, so anyway, what I'm saying, he didn't look like your typical homeless guy. He was fairly decent looking. His hair was fixed. And I got to talking to him. Dude, what are you doing out here? Like, what's going on? And it is a story as old as time itself. He got on drugs. and his mother and father kicked him out of his house. He's a heroin addict, now a fentanyl addict, and meth. He's just doing it all. And it's the dope. So I sat down with him. We sat on the curb. I went in and bought him a pack of cigarettes. I bought him some electrolyte beverages because he was dehydrated. And we sat down under a tree and talked. I said, look, I can get you in a rehab, and we can get you help. We can get you cleaned up. We can amend fences. We can mend fences with your parents and get you off the street. We talked for a little bit, and he's like, maybe. I've been to a rehab and I don't like it. I was like, look, you may have been to a rehab and you didn't like it, but how the fuck do you like living exactly where you're living right now? You are in a homeless camp. You're a drug addicted homeless guy now. I told him, just get into rehab. Get cleaned up. Get off the dope. I said, the rehab I can get you into will give you a medically assisted detox, meaning, yeah, the detox is going to suck, but it's not going to be near as bad as what you would go through on the street. So I gave him my phone number. I told him, man, think about it. You haven't been out here that long. You haven't fallen off the deep end yet. We can help you. Let me help you. We can help you. But you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them drink. And that is a reality. It's a sad reality. And we've led him to water, but we can't make him drink. I hope and pray that the man calls me. I could go and pick him up right now and have him in a rehab today if he wanted to. Spend a month in rehab that is state funded. Come out. While he's in rehab, the psychiatrists in the rehab will start helping him mend the fences with his family. He can come out of the rehab and go home. We'll see if he takes it. He's got my personal cell phone number. He can call me. I know, he told me he watches what I do here. Man, if you're watching this or if you see this, call me. Call me, and let me help you before you are way too off the deep end. Good afternoon, Jeffrey. Yeah, Butterfly, and it's a shame. I gave him hope. That's what we were trying to do, is give him hope. I would have thrown him in my car, and we would have went to Senecor, and I would have checked him in today. We would have went right then and there. But, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Some people are happier being on the dope than they are being normal. So, it is what it is. He did ask how to get on the list for housing. I'm like, look, dude, I don't want to be the one to tell you this, but until you get off the dope, you're never going to get housed, man. It's just, you're not going to keep housing. You can't keep a job as bad off as you are. He is an IV, he snorts, and he's an IV drug user. And, I don't know. I hope he calls me. But dude, if you're watching, call me. Let me help you. Please, let me help you before it's too late. This kind of stuff breaks my heart. Seeing people out here, seeing what the dope is doing to people. Fentanyl is no joke, and it's it's nothing to play with. He has overdosed twice, or is either 2 or 3 times. He was in a coma for 3 days in the beginning. I just hooked him up with all the Narcan that I had. That way, if he took too much, he could Narcan himself and hopefully survive. I gave him as many Narcan as I could give him. But, and people are going to get mad at me when they find out I gave him Narcan. They think it's a waste. They look at me, when I'm giving people Narcan, they look at me as I'm no better than these outreach or these people that go around handing out straws and shit like that. I'm not a safe use person. I am abstinent. You don't need to be using dope at all. But at the same time, if you're using fentanyl, drugs do run your life, believe me. Yep. Hammer Down says they rather do drugs because they don't want to go through the withdrawals. You're right. That was the main reason he told me that he did not want to go to rehab. Yeah, guys, hit that. Obviously, Butterfly's got to remind me all the time. But yeah, hit the like button if you enjoy this. Please hit the like button and share. But yeah, the withdrawals are tough. Believe me, they are tough. And that is the main reason people don't want to get off the dope, is because they don't want to get sick. So over on my X page, I just uploaded a poop cooler video. You've heard of poop buckets, but have you ever heard of poop coolers? Poop coolers are bad. All right, there's some popo up here. I'm gonna go hands-free again. Hang on. Hang on one sec, guys.
This last address we call is 2700, so it might be part of these multiple homes.
Hang on, I gotta go hands-free again.
Seeing back on the map, it looks like it was further back down the road.
We found an address 26.
All right, we're back. We're here. Okay, so yeah, poop coolers. Poop coolers. The videos that I'm uploading right now are shocking. They're bad. It seems like the more scouting we do, the more camps we find, and the more we go into them, the more shocking they're getting. The city is not cleaning anything. They're not cleaning anything. Yeah, don't. Look, hey, I'm going to tell you right now, I've smelt a lot of things in these homeless camps, but this one almost made me throw up, honest to God. I mean, I gagged. It was that bad. So, it's lunchtime. I don't want to mess with anybody's lunches, so I will stop talking about it. But, yeah, they probably won't. Probably. I don't want to take a chance, though. Bitcoin BMW, let me tell you, my dude, that was the absolute nastiest shit I've ever smelled. Like I said, I've smelled a lot of stuff, but that was a bad one. Once Killer Carla gets down here, I'm going to take her to visit. See, he just turned his red lights on. He went across the bridge and turned his... Oh, wait. Oh, there's a wreck over there. All right, never mind. Oh, man, that's a pretty bad-looking wreck, actually. Oh, man. Little car versus big truck. You can give me a skunk. Is he D, what do they call it? Is he a pet? Is he a de-smellinated? I don't know what the word is. Is he de-smelled? I have been watching these videos of all people that have all these kind of exotic pets, raccoons and shit. And having a raccoon actually looks pretty cool, but people don't realize they get all these exotic pets, and they do not realize how hard it is to have a pet that's not a pet, like a raccoon or a skunk. It's a lot of work, and then so they end up getting abandoned, or people just give up. It's crazy. I've always wanted a monkey, but having a baby monkey and raising a monkey, it's just like having another kid, and believe me, I got enough of those. Actually, I've got too many. Anybody want some? I'm just kidding. I wouldn't give my kids up for anything. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday online. He is a dentist in Round Rock, Texas. And we were talking about what I do and the dangers of what I do, and how, he worries about me. And, it got me... It got me to thinking, I worry about my safety a lot as well. It's not, I don't worry about it too much, but I was telling him, that I have kids. I've taken an oath to always put my kids first no matter what. And if I thought that, you know, we were walking a little too close to the edge, I would pack it up. I would quit. I would shut this channel down in a heartbeat if I thought that I was legit going to get hurt. I mean, I guess going into homeless camps with cameras, you could get hurt at any time, but if somebody was going to try to come after me, in other words, I would give this up in a heartbeat. Let's see, Jamie, do you see the videos on homelessness having sex in front of everyone? And I've seen them, yeah, I've seen them hammered down. It doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all. Cops, you know, look, especially here in Austin, I'll tell you, here in Austin, the cops, they don't mess with the homeless folks. That's why they're able to sit on the curb and smoke a crack pipe. There's no point in it. They are not going to put themselves out there. They're not going to take them to jail. I worked at the sheriff's department for a lot of years, and I know how much paperwork is involved in an arrest, how much time and paperwork. Do you realize if you're a police officer and you pull somebody over for DWI at the beginning of your shift, let's say you're an hour, 2 hours into your, 8 to 10 hour shift, you pull somebody over for a DWI, that you just pretty much, your whole shift is pretty much done at that point. Between testing, paperwork, getting them processed into jail, your day is over. Arrests have a lot of paperwork involved, and cops are not going to do it. They're not going to involve themselves in something that they know for a fact will never be prosecuted. We've got a county prosecutor and a district attorney that will not prosecute homeless crimes. And, it's sad. So the cops aren't going to waste their time doing it. Butterfly will absolutely let you know. But like I said, I don't think it'll ever come to that. I know people worry. I know I worry. But like I said, I'm just trying to be safe. I'm trying to be careful. I guess some people could say I'm being overly dramatic, but I'm just trying to be safe. But anyway, back to the cops. Yeah, cops are not gonna do anything. They're not gonna put themselves out there for no reason. And I don't blame them. God forbid you're an officer in this city and you end up having to use your weapon for whatever reason. Let's say they were forced to have to use their weapon. They know that the chances are good that they're probably going to be charged. I can't imagine being a cop in this city, to be quite honest. They do not have the support of the city leaders, and I'm specifically talking about city council and mayor. The command staff they walk in lockstep with the city leaders, so they really don't have the support of them. Oh boy, my hair is, holy moly. Y'all want to see my hair? Here, let me show y'all this. Look at my hair. Woo. My hair is bad. I look like the flock of seagulls. Anyway, yeah. Hello, Killer Carla. Somehow the police department needs to separate themselves from the city politicians so they can do their job. They won't, though. They can't. The police department is militarized. It has to be. There's a command structure. Each person has somebody they report to, and so on and so forth. They're up the chain of command. That ends with city leaders, and that's never going to change. City leaders are in that command structure, and street cops know it. And it is the way it is. You're the one out there doing the work. Yeah. I'm safe, though. I'm as safe as I can be. I posted a picture of my pistol. I actually, most of the time, carry a 40 caliber. It holds a lot less rounds, but it's got much more stopping power. Even if you're wearing a vest and you take a 40 caliber to the chest, it's gonna put you out of commission. So, but I'll stop talking about the dangers of my job right now because I don't want my mom worrying about me. But yeah, we're careful. We're careful. We're very careful. So, sorry, I'm looking at messages. So anyway, we're headed up here to the camps in the north part of the city. We're going to continue our job for the day. It is 106 right now, according to my thermometer. And I am burning completely up. I've sweated through my shirt and my pants already. But like I said, guys, if you're on the street today, if you're outside, if you see somebody on the street and they look like they are in distress, stop and ask them if they need help. It only takes a second and you could very much save somebody's life. And take it from experience. I've had to call, I can't tell you how many times I've had to call 911 for people. Just help people if you can. It's a shame that we have to watch our backs everywhere we go, but that's the new America. That is the new America. Do not leave the house without being armed. I was just talking to my mother this morning about she needs to, now that my dad, for those that don't know, my dad passed away back at the first of the year. And so now my mom's living alone for the first time in 50-something years. And I was telling her this morning she needs to arm herself. Hammer Down, you are welcome out with me anytime you want. I know I got MAGA Mike came out and helped me the other day, but I have Dave, my partner Dave is with me, and we know the lay of the land and how to be safe. So I trust Dave more than I trust anybody when it comes to being out here. He's tactically minded. He's not afraid to use violence if he has to. So, and when I say violence, I don't necessarily mean shoot somebody, but he practices Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He knows how to do hand-to-hand stuff, and I'm trying to learn the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Even though I messed up the other day talking about it, I was talking about it online. I'm like, everybody that I work with right now, Dave, the guys at Nomadic, they all do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, everybody but me. And so I was posting about it online the other day, and I'm like, I am going to learn how to do Jiu-Jitsu. Or Jitsu. I just said Jitsu. And it's like everybody immediately right then knew I literally had no idea what I was talking about. I'm so glad that I didn't try to tell people, oh man, I know how to do Jitsu. I'm a Jitsu master. I'm a Jitsu master, y'all. Thanks, Butterfly. I appreciate that. Thank you. It was tough, man. We knew that my dad was in bad shape for a while, but we didn't. It was shocking when he passed away. We were not expecting it. I know my mom and my brother wasn't. And it's definitely very hard to lose a parent. Let me just put it that way. It is not easy to lose a parent. So, are you trying to join? I'm trying to join the Democrats. I'm going undercover. Hey, did I ever tell y'all that I tried to join the DSA group here in Austin? I signed up at one of the Palestinian protests to join the Democratic Socialists of America. I signed up. I was waiting on them. I wanted to go undercover and go to one of their meetings. Hang on, we're going to lose connection under here. One sec. Are we back? All right, we're back. Anyway, at one of these Palestinian protests put on by the socialists, I signed up. I signed up to start going to their meetings. I pretended that I was a lefty lunatic, and they recognized who I was and got mad at me. But I almost made it, y'all. I almost made it on there. I almost made it to a meeting. It was really close. I was going to wear a camera. I was going to wear a button camera, and I was going to film what they're talking about. But I was de-invited really quickly. Yeah, it still hurts. I know, Butterfly. It sucks. It does suck. And my dad was so proud of what I've been building down here and what I've been able to build. He was very happy about that. So, anyway, guys, there's a camp we're going at right up here. We're in the north part of Austin. I wanted to come on and talk to you guys, show you guys this, what we've been doing, or about this vehicle rescue. Man, I didn't even get thrown out. They, one of their people recognized my name on the list, and I don't know, maybe they do I don't know if they recognized it or they were just doing Google searches. I should have used a fake name, but it happened so quick, I couldn't think fast enough to use a fake name. And I got a message from them like, dude, fuck off. So, yeah, I do. I'm sick of holding it. I've got a boom that I'm going to put in here that's going to hold it for me. But anyway, guys, I will be back with you guys a little bit later. I got some videos coming out. I'm going to post them on YouTube as well. So if you're on YouTube, you're going to see them over there. Anyway, I will talk to you guys a little later this afternoon. We're almost at our next stop. And yeah, so y'all be safe. I'm going to be safe. Y'all stay cool. If you're outside, drink lots of water. And don't get too hot. Guys, I will talk to you